This is the Schmo. Shout out to SeatGeek for sponsoring this video. SeatGeek is an app that allows you to purchase your tickets in the easiest way. They got a scale 1 to 10 with images so you know exactly what you're gonna get. Hit the description below and use the promo code SCHMO to get $20 off your first purchase. Let's go.
This is the Schmo with the pro, John Michael Sheil, 8-2 welterweight out of SVG, Ireland, JMS, here at Greens and Proteins, Las Vegas, Nevada. How we doing?
Good man, doing. Training hard, living the life. What can I say? Vegas is great.
Yes. You are Conor McGregor's sparring partner. You look like Donald Cerrone stature-wise. Why does he have you as his partner?
I do it. I kick high. I move all the time and have high volume. So, I mean, do the work and I get punched in the face. One thing I can say is I take a punch like a champ.
Yes.
Take a punch like a champ.
Now, your partner, McGregor, he's looking jacked, man. Do you think this welterweight thing, it's going to be a one-and-done thing, or he's going to do multiple fights at welterweight in 2020?
I think Conor's going to fight only big fights. Only big fights now. Khabib, Cerrone. I don't know, give me the biggest names out there. I'd love to see him fight John Jones. Let's see what happens, you know what I mean? But Conor, I think, is out only looking for big fights. So the big fights right now are in the welterweight. And he made a run at 45, 55. Now he's going to make a run at 170. Anyone who wants to fight him, he's going to take him on.
So if you get the result you're looking for against Cerrone, you think he's going to do another fight at welterweight?
Yeah, oh, totally. And it gets more work for me as well. So, you know, I like the work, I like the rounds. So as long as he's fighting at welterweight, I got a job. So that's the way I'm going to keep it. Hopefully he keeps fighting at welterweight. I can't guarantee it, but I'd love to see him stay at welterweight.
And obviously McGregor's probably the most charismatic guy in the business, put in the UFC to new levels. What's he like behind the scenes, though?
The same. Conor's an honest guy. He's straight. The problem with what we see is the camera copies and pastes only those certain bits. Conor's a very level guy. You know, like a lot of people think he's up and down. He freaks out a lot. Conor's as level and as cool as most people. You know, he's got a wife. He's got kids. You know, he's a solid guy. Like the character you see is UFC recording him. Or sorry, not UFC, but anybody recording him and then playing what sells, what gets views, and controversy gets views. Nobody wants to see Conor be a nice guy. You know what I mean?
How does Coach John Kavanagh change up training camp over here in Las Vegas from what you guys were doing over there in Ireland?
He's the master of his own mind. I can't say much about that, but I mean, I find the way I describe John Kavanagh is he's like a serial killer or something. He's so analytical, and he's so, his thought process and how he describes things, and he breaks the same move down differently. So I think the most important thing is we all stayed together. I mean, the Irish people are weird. We can be best friends and we're extremely competitive against each other. Extremely competitive. Like the UFC Embedded coming out for this show, if it has any of our training on it, like the mats are full of high-level guys. I had a few of the UFC guys come over to us after our spars and said, oh my God, we had no idea you guys were such high level.
And a lot of sweat.
A lot of sweat, blood and tears. Well, no tears. We're all men. We don't cry. Big boys don't cry.
And a lot of security, extra security over there at the UFC PI, I hear, too, for you guys.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm not a celebrity by any stretch of the imagination, but it's really interesting. The security told us that we have to check in immediately and to close the gates behind us because people are trying to drive through and sneak in and see Conor. You know, so obviously there's more in there than Conor. It's the UFC PI, like you can't see, but behind the camera there's another guy over there, Juice, out of Extreme Couture, and he done some rounds with us for the Diaz camp. So I mean, it's a small world. Like that gym is full of celebrities. So yeah, it has extra security for Conor, but I think that's Conor's own security. And then the facility itself is packed with security.
Extra security over there. That's why we're here at Greens and Proteins, getting our greens on over here. Now talk to me for a second, man. Cerrone's been in the game a long time. I know you guys are anticipating some grappling. You have to be. You guys all prepared for that.
Well, we prepare for a fight, you know what I mean? The best laid plans and all that. We have a saying in Ireland, best laid plans, you know, nothing goes to plan. So, you know, prepare for the worst, come out the best, and that's the way Conor's training now. You know, he's always, I find it, when I train with him right now, I feel like he's grinding, he's out working people, like fresh sparring partners he's tiring us all out. Like 20 guys, and I mean, nobody has the cardio to stay with him right now. The way he moves, covers the cage. Cerrone's war worn. Fair enough, you can say he's been in there a long time and he's a lot of experience, but I mean, he's wearing every bit of it. He's wearing it all. Like, you know, he's stiff from here up, you know. He's still a guy, massive respect, huge fan of all these top level guys, but again, I would address his skill and his techniques, and I mean, we have ways around him. He's tall, he's skinny, yeah, and he's wearing a lot of his damage that he got over the years. So we are expecting things, but I mean, Cerrone's never changed levels and ran any sick double legs. So, and Conor's distance is great. So I obviously my prediction is first round stoppage. So, you know, that's what I'm going with, and I'm going to put money on it too. And I'm not even a gambling man. So yeah, I think it's a first round stoppage.
Hey, you went in Vegas. Now, Cage Warriors, you fought in that promotion. Conor fought in that promotion, championed that promotion. You're 8-2. You're looking for the next thing in your career. What has that promotion done for you in your career and for Conor's career? Why is that such a great promotion, Cage Warriors?
To be quite honest, Cage Warriors have blocked me now, and I have no idea why. So if there's anyone out there watching from Cage Warriors, why have you blocked me, guys? We were friends, you know. I gave you 4 good fights, 3 good wins. Be nice to get a shout off them. But so, back in the day, Conor and most of the guys were just trying to find the first organisation, and the first big organisation that came to us kind of European-wise, John Kavanagh made the connection, was Cage Warriors. And I think we had 4 champions on that. Chris Fields, Kyle Pendridge, Conor, and I might be mistaken, but I think it might maybe Philip Mulpeter or Brian Moore or Aisling Daly might have been a champion in there as well. So that was our first bridge organisation. Now obviously we SPG now uses Bellator, and I can't even say that, but loads of other organisations. But at one point, Cage Warriors was the kind of only opportunity we had.
Now they're on Fight Pass.
Yeah. I can't even watch my fights anymore because UFC owned them. Can't even see them on YouTube.
I'm sure Conor can put in a word with Uncle Dana.
Yeah, I'm sure. The next time we get a good round in, a good couple of rounds in, I'm going to ask Conor, yeah, give Dana a nod for me.
We'll get you out of here on this. Obviously, you're not big on the social media. You're a straight up honest guy. JMS.
Substance over social media.
Yes.
So this is why I'm in the camp doing the training. Substance over social media.
But where can the fans find you?
John Sheil 8 on Instagram, and then from there you'll see me all over the Twitter. Tweet. And Facebook, yeah. You know, you're going to see me in videos as well. Go look up the Mac Life videos from the Diaz camp. You see me there driving my Harley. Yeah, just check us out. Follow us all. Like, our whole team is full of honest, straight fighters. And I mean, I'm looking for my opportunity, but there's 20 of us over here. And I think all 20 of them are going to be in the UFC eventually.
He's JMS, the MMA welterweight. I'm the Schmo, getting Conor McGregor ready for camp. We're out.